everyone, welcome and welcome back. I am Cris the Girl. Today in this video, we are out and about on the town, everybody. We're doing some Halloween decor, hunting, some spooky boots on the ground journalism today. We're going to hit up a few different stores, but the main focus for today is going to be Anthropologie. I'm pretty sure, relatively certain, that there may or may not be Halloween inside of Anthropologie right now. I've been keeping an eye on them online to see if any of their Halloween items have been available for pickup, like in stores lately. And lo and behold, I checked last night and they said that there were quite a few items available, allegedly. So we're gonna go, we're gonna find out. We'll see what's going on at Anthropologie. Very eager to see their stuff in person. Love Anthropologie. But first, we're gonna head into Target. This is the Target here in the Maryville area here in Tennessee. At this particular Target, we have found Halloween in their Bullseye section, and they have full-on back-to-school fantasy going on in there. And this was like the first Target in the whole Knoxville area to do that, as far as I know. But we did check on almost every single Target in the Knoxville area, so I have it on good authority that this was the very first one. So they are on top of things here. So I figured it's been a couple weeks since we've been inside of here. Let's go in. Let's see what's going on here. And then we'll check on just a couple of other stores as well today. So just a little Halloween decor hunting trip over here on this very, very gloomy Sunday in Tennessee. So anyways, thank you so much for clicking on the video, everyone. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good time. Let's get on into Target. Let's go. So there's a couple of things in here. First of all, we've got some ceramic pumpkins. And then there's various creatures in jars. There's a disgusting little frog. Sorry. And then a crow. What are these? Magnets. Okay. Bookshop, spell books and troubled tales. Cabinet of curiosities, spells and potions. And then there's this skelly with some moth wings. Yeah, there's like a mixture of some Halloween and some like Western things, like horse things in here too. I think we saw these signs last time. Home Sweet Haunted Home and Witch's Brew. I have a little bit more down here. Here's the little pumpkin pail that we found randomly throughout the Target as we were walking around. They also have a kitty cat one, a black cat one, and that's it. That's the only thing in here. They actually had more the last time we were here, which is kind of baffling. Yep, not much going on over at Target. I'm gonna walk over to HomeGoods. So I forgot there's a HomeGoods in this complex. I'm gonna go check on them really quick. Oh my god, you could have knocked me over with a feather. I was about to be like, oh, nope, not here. We were just here a couple of days ago, and there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing a couple days ago, and now there's a whole aisle of Halloween. Look at that. Well, that's exciting. Look at all the water globes. These are always really cool. I don't collect them myself, but they're neat to look at. Look at this one's a witch shoe with a black cat in there. That's awesome. I like this one a lot too, with the evil looking jack-o'-lantern. Here's a felt jack-o'-lantern. He's really cute. He's $13. And this cauldron here with a bunch of spooky flowers coming out of it and a skelly hand holding a moth. This is kind of neat. It's $20. It'd be good for Spring-a-ween. They even have a bobblehead. Look, kitty cat bobblehead. I don't know if I've ever seen them doing bobbleheads before. And a stack of jack-o'-lanterns, and this one has a big old bow at the top of them. These are kind of neat down here too. All of this beaded decor. They've got a Western guy, skelly with a cowboy hat, jack-o'-lantern with a crow, cat on a moon, candy corn with a witch hat. He's really cute. And this guy is very interesting. He feels kind of 4th of July-ish to me. There's some dream catchers in here, or just like wall decor, I guess. It's not really a dream catcher per se. Martha Stewart, set of 3 ghost kitty cats. Oh, I have this one. This is just these little ghosties here. They're really cute. They're sitting on top of one of my bookcases in the Halloween library. Here's another really cute haunted house. That's pretty adorable. And it's not like too big too, which is not a bad thing. And like a drippy candle stand or something like that. It's pretty interesting. It looks really cool. Ooh, and I like this candlestick holder. Like the spooky branches. That's a good solid piece. And behind this pretty Day of the Dead statue here, there is another candle holder. This one's just a single candle holder with the bat wings on there. And this spider is also really cool. Oh, I think one of his little things might have broken off. Actually, he's on clearance right now. That's probably why. And they're bringing back some picture frames, which is always really fun. I still have mine that I got from last year that I need to put some pictures in. There's also these cute little bats. Silver one with glitter wings, and then this other silver one here. They have some cups as well, dancing skellies, and a witch on a broom. Stack of 3 jack-o'-lanterns, like brass ones here, and some blankies. This one, the white on the white with the ghost, I think we've seen that one. And then this one's like kind of a blue, pretty blue-gray color. And then there's this one with doggies on it with all of their cute little Halloween costumes. Super cute. And back in the car, here we are, everyone. Very happy to see, finally, some Halloween at HomeGoods. I was like, oh my god, it was like something like punched me in the face the second that I saw it in that aisle. Like, I was all ready to just write it off. HomeGoods doesn't have anything yet. Honestly, not a big deal. We were just here literally like a couple of days ago and there was nothing. So now I'm wondering if maybe I even missed it. Like, it was kind of in a weird aisle, so wasn't expecting to see anything there. I was like on my way out when I saw it and it slapped me in the face, basically. So at least we saw that. Target was a bit of a disappointment though. Obviously their Halloween Bullseye stuff that we saw the last time a few weeks ago is already like completely picked over, and they didn't add like anything in there. So I don't know, guys. I mean, we're kind of lucky to see the things that we have seen at this Target, because this is the other theory that I have that nobody asked for. I think the Targets here, and probably also Walmart too, although I frequent Target a lot more than I frequent Walmart, so I'm just gonna say Target in this instance. I think the Targets in this area, and probably some other stores too, they really focus in on back to school stuff, and they put a lot of attention into it. Like, the back to school things are just there for a really long amount of time, because Knoxville is a college town. Like, we're a huge college town over here, so I kind of like get the suspicion that they just really focus in on the back to school and they're not in a huge hurry to put out Halloween. I'm not really basing it on anything except for kind of what I experienced last year, where it just seemed like it took forever to see like full-on Halloween fantasy at Target, especially like in the threshold section specifically. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Now we're done here. We're gonna head on over to Anthropologie and we'll see what we can find. All right, everyone, we've made it to Anthropologie. We're gonna pop inside. Fingers crossed there's at least some Halloween in there. All right, guys, spoiler alert, but they do indeed have Halloween in here. We're letting some people check it out right now, but they also have fall. So I wanted to show you some of the fall things that they have. So we've got spiced pumpkin latte. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. There's the Capri Blue candles. They have pumpkin clove, love this scent. Honey crisp oak wood, apple spice, crisp leaves, redwood, warm amber. Okay, we'll get back to the fall candles in a second. Check out the Halloween. So there's this cute little display here, and then they have some dish towels over here, and then a bunch of stuff in the back here, and it's so good. First of all, let's look at the dish towels, because you guys, they're so cute. I have this one here with all of the different mugs. It does have a frog on there, but nonetheless, really cute, very vintage inspired. There's like a haunted house on there. It says spooky season. And then this one I love. This is my favorite one, with all of the ghoulies on there, Graveyard Smash. It's totally a Monster Mash dish towel, and it's so cute. The Mummy, Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, little candies on there. Just adore. I love this dish towel. And then there's this one here with the witch, and looks like a cat. And there's mushrooms and snails, brooms, cauldrons, happy Halloween, the moon, and the bistro tile dish towel too, which we saw online. So here's the pillow with the 2 cats on there. It's so nice. It's very expensive, like most things here at Anthropologie are. It's $88, but it's a really nice pillow, very detailed, and again, just love the bistro tile. They have some coasters, a ghosty and a cat. These are $14. They're really cute. Taper candles in the back with, oh, these are brooms. Hold on, we gotta look at these. They're broom candles, but they've got cats hanging on to them. That is super, super cute. How much is this? $30 for the pair of them. There's also this candle in the bistro tile, which I don't know if I knew they were gonna do candles. Very interesting. It's nutmeg, cinnamon, pumpkin, brown sugar, and vanilla. It's $44, but the packaging is so cute. And it smells really good, of course. These witch hat cloches are so pretty. When we saw them online, I was like, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Seeing them in person, they're gorgeous. I love them so much. It comes with a candle, the swirlies on there. It's so pretty. And they have the tall one here too, which I think I would lean more towards this because it's $64, but this one is actually, it doesn't have a candle. These are like fairy lights in there, so just glow with the fairy lights, so I kind of prefer that actually. They also have their canisters here, Hocus and Pocus. They're, oh gosh, they're so cute. Dollar canister is $40, and it's got the owls on there, just so cute. And then the Pocus has the ravens. There's also these candles here with the cloches, the Halloween cloches, the ghosty, pumpkin, the bats. They're $34, and they're smelly candles, and they smell really good. Oh, look at this. Look, I stand corrected. They have a smaller witch hat guy here too with just the fairy lights in there. Okay, that's cool. How much is the smaller one? $48. Still pretty expensive, but it's so, I don't know, this is just doing it for me. I think it's really, really pretty. The candle is super cute too. Look at the haunted house. Oh my gosh, so adorable. It's pumpkin sweet vanilla smelling. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so this is the confusion. So there's the fairy light glass witch hats, and then there's the candle glass witch hat. So there's a small one and then a big one. Okay, got it. And then finally on this table, just some more taper candles. These with the vampire fangs on there, and then the black cats, and then they also have these set of 3 little ghosties. This throw is so cool too. I love, love, love this throw. It has Rose, a witch hat, there's a moth down at the bottom, but it's the cat that's getting me, you guys. Look how cute the cat is. I can't. It's so adorable. There's a bat on there too. Oh, I love this throw. It's $68 dues though. There's the back of it, by the way, but it's so adorable. I really, really like this one. Obviously, they have their iconic juice glasses here. So they've got the alien, which I gotta tell you, very tempting. Very, very tempting. You know I love a good alien guy. There's the deviled eggs. They've got the witch one with the fly, brooms. Oh, I didn't notice that there was a vacuum on it, so totally hocus pocus. That's hilarious. Ghosties, death moths, vampire fangs. They've got wine glasses up here too, and other various glasses, the juice glasses too. And then over in this section, a lot of the bistro tile, and it's so pretty. They have a lot of the cat bistro tile stuff. So trinket tray, espresso cups, plates in the back, and candles too. They have a cat hocus pocus candle as well in the bistro tile, and it is bergamot, pumpkin, cinnamon, vanilla, and amber. The glass cats are really pretty too. Oh, what is this? Okay, so it's like a vase. They've got the mugs, and they have the vase too with the ghosties on there. Just so adorable. This is one that I was debating for this year too. It's $46 for the vase. The dish towels down here as well. I do like these. They're very classic. You get 2 of them. Orange ghosties. And then the black cats. And you can also get the hand towels too. They have glass pumpkins as candles. And one of the other trinket trays. I was also kind of contemplating for this year too with the ghosty on there. Okay, we're back to the fall candles for a second here. They've got spiced cider. Oh my, that sounds so good. And then this one I was smelling for a while. This harvest apple vanilla. Also, they all smell good. Let's just leave it at that. All the packaging of it is so pretty, and the Capri Blue candles and stuff. I just love Anthropologie candles, but unfortunately, again, probably allergic to all of them at this point. Here's another fall find. Look how adorable this dish towel is. It's got a bunch of pumpkins on there. Little caterpillar. Very cute. I like that a lot. Okay, back to it. Here's the other vase with the black cats on there. It's very pretty. Like, I have to say, it's very pretty. It's my least favorite of all the bistro tile stuff as far as like the Halloween goes, just because black cats, they're not as spooky to me, but it's very pretty. I really, really like it a lot. That being said, they also have the candle here, the cat candle, pumpkin and sweet vanilla, and then one of their little bowls here too says witching hour. This one I have at home. It's very cute. And then we have these little hurricane ghosties here. I love these. These are so cute. I love the bat cutouts, and they're not all cutouts as I suspected. There are some black bats just on there. So you put your candle on the, in the butt of it, and then you'd have, I guess, bats shining out of the ghost. I think it's super, super cute. I really, really, really like this one a lot. It's $38. This is the small one. They also have a big one. I have to say, big fan. It is $58 for the bigger one, but these are so nice, like really well made. Would probably shatter if you drop it and such, but it's nice and thick. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just really, they're just really nice. Moving on though, we've got some candles here. Incense and amber. Love the green, of course, the witch hats. These little cups here are also super adorable. We've got a cat, a ghosty, the vampire fang, more dish towels. These are like the Wicked inspired ones. And then a couple more candles up here, and then the pillow that we also saw, the like potion bottle pillow. And success, everybody. So happy to see Halloween at Anthropologie, you guys. It's seriously, like, I feel like I've said this a million times. It's becoming my most favorite store for Halloween decor. Like, good, solid, homeware Halloween decor. I personally think they have the best stuff out there. I think it's a good mix of like whimsical, cute, spooky, but not like super, super cute. Just, I don't know. It's just good, solid, dare I even say classy Halloween decor. I just absolutely love it. They knock it out of the park every single year with their Halloween decor, you guys. I remember back in my day, years ago, when we first almost kind of started this channel practically. I remember the very first year that they ever did Halloween decor at Anthropologie, covered it on my channel and everything, and it was just this little tiny little collection that they had inside of their stores. And now it's become like they've added more and more and more stuff every year. And they have a heck of a lot more stuff online too. Like we only ever see like kind of a small smattering in stores for Anthropologie, but they have just a ton of stuff online. So it's just really cool to see them grow every single year, add new things, bring back old favorites, etc. Just, I don't know, guys. I'm just a huge fan. So, I couldn't leave without grabbing a little something. There were several things in there that I was debating on. First of all, I was like, well, I'm definitely going to get the dish towel. Like, clearly, it's so good. The Monster Mash dish towel. It's $22, you guys. $22. That's the problem with Anthropologie. It's really dang expensive, but it's really nice. It's like a Pottery Barn, Williams-Sonoma sort of thing, where it's just like, yeah, it's expensive, but it's also really, really nice. So $22 was a bit too steep for me on that. I really did like that dish towel, but the last thing on the face of the planet that I need are dish towels, so I just decided to skip out on it. And then I was also honestly, genuinely debating on that blanket, on that throw. I think that it is so dang cute. Just the way that like the cat looks on there, it's just so adorable. That alone like sold it for me. The way that the rest of the little icons on there looked was just, it's so cute, so whimsical, and just different from what we usually see. I just wish it wasn't a brown beige color. Like I hate that beige color. It's like my least favorite color on the face of the planet. If it was white, if it was black, if it was almost anything else, I would have been like, very high possibility of getting that blanket, but the dang brown beige colors like gets me every time. Plus $68, so if it's not perfect, then I just decided to pass it up. So what I decided to get, and it's all nicely wrapped up here, but I'll go ahead and unwrap it anyway. I'm also doing a short video too, short form content on Anthropologie, so I want to show it in the video anyway. But I went ahead and got one of the little ghosty hurricanes. My thinking behind this, first of all, it's super adorable, obviously and clearly. Like, I'm obviously a fan of it. It's very unique. Like, I feel like we haven't really seen anything like this before. Obviously, we've seen a million ghosty decor pieces in the past, and especially ones that sort of just kind of look like this, where it's just like a sheet ghost sort of thing. So we've seen that clearly, and hurricanes, they're a dime a dozen, etc. But the bat cutouts is what does it for me. I feel like we haven't really seen anything like that specifically. And then again, like the bat, words are very hard today. We're in Mercury retrograde, everyone. It's been difficult over here. We're hanging on by a thread. The black bats and then the bat cutouts of it all, I think is really unique too. So I'm excited to try this out. I'm excited to put a candle up the butt of this ghost and see how it looks, if the effect really is like pulled off or not. But regardless, I just think it's just so cute. It's different. It's cute. The bats, the ghosts, like I just thought this was the piece for me, clearly. And I went ahead and got the little one instead of the big one because basically it was just cheaper. So went with the small one. My other thinking behind this too is I am really thinking that this year is going to be I think I'm going to call it like classic Halloween, a classic Halloween mantle this year. So black, orange, white, ghosts, bats, like the whole shebang of everything that is Halloween. Like Halloween threw up all over the mantle is kind of what I'm thinking of doing this year. So I figured this guy would be a really good one to add to the mantle, add to one of our big decor projects. So, and if the effect of the bats works on it, then that's even better, because I'm also kind of looking and focusing on things that light up. At night when we light up the mantle and stuff, it can look like really just magical and amazing and stuff. So anyways, that's my long explanation of why I got this ghost that nobody asked for, but that was just my mindset there. All in all, so much cute stuff. It's so cute. It's so beautiful. I love that store. I'm telling you. I'm hoping that they're gonna put out some more stuff. I really don't know. So we will be back. We'll be back to Anthropologie eventually. We'll give them some time over here. So I want to see if they put out anything else. I did already order some stuff from Anthropologie online. That stuff came weeks ago. At some point I was gonna throw it in one of these videos so I can just show you what I got. But essentially I got some of the bistro tile stuff and then a hand towel for my bathroom, a new hand towel. What else did I get? And then there's one other thing that hasn't arrived yet. Actually, it's not gonna arrive till like August or something like that. But I had to get it. These things, it was so cute. I had to get it. Anyways, I do have some other 2026 purchases of Halloween from Anthropologie this year too. So at some point I'll show you that stuff. But yeah, for today, I got the ghosty and I also got a candle. Okay, so the candle that I decided to go with, listen, you guys, I feel like once again a broken record. And if you watch my videos, then you've heard me say this like 50 million times, and I do apologize. This is for the new people out there who are like, you just smelled like 50 different fall and Halloween candles and you got that candle? Like, what are you doing? I have found out that I am getting highly allergic to a lot of different scents out there, and sadly and specifically fall and Christmas scents, like pine. Forget it. Christmas tree scent, forget. Super allergic to that. Anything like super spicy, I'm allergic to. Apple, very allergic to. It's been sad, you guys, because that was one of my favorite things on the face of the planet to do, was to get fall candles. Like, I would have so many fall candles, not just for the fall season, but to carry me throughout the rest of the year. And it's like, I can't do it anymore. It sucks, you guys. But that's a me problem. That's not a you problem. Anyways, that's why I went with this candle here. This is the Peony Blush candle. This is from Apothecary 18, and Anthropologie has carried these candles for quite some time. I've seen them around. They all, like the different ones that they have from this company, smell so good. I love a florally scent. Like, that is my thing. And peonies, oh my god, my favorite scent on the planet. This is blackcurrant, fresh peony, and vetiver. I've never heard of that, not gonna lie. Oh my god, it smells so good. There's something very nostalgic about this smell for me. And I can't quite figure out what it is. If it's a perfume I used to have or someone used to put on, or I don't know what it is, but there's just something very nostalgic about this to me. At least so far, knock on wood, floral scents like this don't seem to do anything for me allergy-wise. So I went with this little guy just to kind of appease my heart a little bit for not getting a fall candle from Anthropologie. No, it's okay. We will obviously and clearly survive. All right, guys, so I just finished up at Trader Joe's, picked up a bunch of stuff for myself and for my parents too. We're down the street from that though. We're gonna check out TJ Maxx and HomeGoods. We haven't been inside of these particular ones in a few weeks, so now that Halloween is coming out, I figured let's just go ahead and check in on them. I do have some frozenables though for my Trader Joe's pickup, so we're gonna make this quick because there's still like one more store that I want to pop into today just in case they have something. So let's run into TJ Maxx, HomeGoods. Let's make it quick. It is indeed here at TJ Maxx. HomeGoods didn't have anything, by the way. Is this a neat cloche? All the skelly hands. It lights up. Another pair of witchy hands holding a cauldron, very similar to At Home. And I really like these skellies here. Some classic pieces down at the bottom. More Sesame Street, set of 3 jack-o'-lanterns, some ghosties. Oh, here's there you go. Guess we have seen stuff like this before. Sheet ghost with the back cutouts, but the Anthropologie one is way better, in my opinion. Not just saying that. Try not to just say that because it just dropped $38 on it, but whatever. And some really cute jack-o'-lanterns down at the bottom here. I like this, made out of like concrete. These are of course all Martha Stewart. This one's a pillow one. Yeah, and then there's this whole aisle in here filled with a bunch of Halloween. Some cute ceramic ghosts. Oh, they've got this guy back again this year. This one's so cute. I'm always tempted to get this one. And then this little coffee shop guy here. Freshly brewed coffee. Got some coffee mugs. The little skelly rat is super cute. This jack-o'-lantern's kind of neat as well. Or, you know, it's interesting looking. Wiener dog with the jack-o'-lanterns on it. Trick or treat. I like this down at the bottom. This wire spider guy. He's pretty cool. Black ghosts are pretty neat as well. These guys are $20. Oh, they're candle holders. They look very similar to the ones at Pottery Barn. A lot of skeleton hands holding stuff, kind of spring witchy sort of vibes this year. Yeah, just a lot of cloches. Noticing a lot of cloches this year. I don't know. Oh, there's the googly-eyed skeleton skull in the back. Yeah, good stuff all around. A lot of this we've seen already at other TJ Maxx's and Marshalls and stuff. They also have these big bows here, Martha Stewart bows. Ooh, made out of metal. That's pretty cool. These are $20 each, and this is kind of neat too. Set of 3 motion activated hanging skulls with sounds. Dang, none of them work, but they look really cool. They also have some of their spooky mirrors here as well. Found some blinkies. I think we've seen these at this point as well. Same ones. Oh wow, look at this pillow, you guys. That's a good one. The witches with the witch's brew. Love the way that it looks. Kind of like that cross-stitch feel. This is a good pillow. All right, some really good stuff at TJ Maxx. Really good stuff. The pillow, I'm telling you guys, the pillow, I had it in my hands. I was debating on it for a bit there. I think if the witches were like a kind of traditional like green color, like green skin witches, then like more spooky, then it would have been a no-brainer. I absolutely would have grabbed the pillow. I like the needlepoint look to those pillows. I think that they're really cute, so I hope that we see more spooky ones this year. I will definitely be keeping my eyes out. I know that's like a huge trend, but I think it's really cute. But so I'm happy to see some Halloween needlepoint pillows, and yeah, it was a debate on that one, but I decided to just let it go. So I'm glad that we're seeing Halloween at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. HomeGoods is slowly but surely catching up. They're getting there, you guys. They're getting there. We are now at Lowe's because I think they are starting to put out their little sneak peek of some of their animatronics. They do this every year during the summertime, usually around July. They put out just a smattering of animatronics to get us all hyped for Halloween. So we're at Lowe's. We're just gonna pop in. We're gonna see if they're out. And they're here, you guys. Cool. So they have their gigantic pumpkin guy out, and then two of their little henchmen, and then the mummy. He's doing things. Holy moly. He's creepy. The Pumpkin King, he's $400. He's saying stuff, but it's really hard to tell what he's saying. That's cool. And finally, And obviously they have more stuff online too. We did a whole video on their online release. Man, that feels like 50 million years ago that we did that. I'm particularly excited to see these guys in person. This springy clown guy here, and then the cotton candy ones, the ice cream and the cotton candy animatronics. I'm so excited to see these ones. They're really, really, really cool, especially the rotten candy lady. I'm so glad that we saw the animatronic sneak peek at Lowe's. So exciting, you guys. I love seeing it because it's like, man, we're here. Like, we're kind of in the thick of things in terms of Halloween decor shopping season and stuff. And it's like, I don't know. It's just a really, it's fun. Like, it's tradition to see the sneak peek of Lowe's animatronics. Like, we've done this every single year for so long now, and it's just like it's like a comforting feeling. It's like a warm blanket or something. I don't know, but I'm so happy that we saw really cool animatronics this year. Like, Lowe's is doing some neat stuff, so I'm really excited to see their stuff in person. Home Depot too, like, they both are doing some really cool animatronics this year. Very eager to see the Mike and Sully animatronic at Lowe's. Those look so cute. They look so cute. Like, I can't help it. They look adorable. I've seen some videos on like what the Sully animatronic does, and it's just adorable, you guys. It really is. So hopefully we'll see that in person at some point. But yeah, Lowe's won't be putting out their Halloween for quite some time. They're usually one of the last ones. Them and Home Depot. Home Depot is typically like the very, very, very last store to put out their Halloween, which is ironic because they're usually like the first to put it out online. Whatever. Home Depot's just, they're doing their own thing over there. Regardless, that's actually going to do it for today's video, everyone. Just wanted to hit those stores in particular and focus mainly on Anthropologie today. So we will be back. We will be back. We'll obviously be keeping a close eye on HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and HomeSense too, as they're starting to put out their decor. As always this year, I'm on the hunt for Joanna Parker pieces, so I'm hoping that we can find some good ones this year. I follow Joanna Parker on Instagram, so I'm always seeing like stuff popping up on my feed, and people finding stuff, and it's like, I can't wait till we see it in person. So yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on them, obviously, and we'll be back to Lowe's later. Although I think what we'll probably do is maybe check on a few different Lowe's. I saw, again, on my Instagram here, somebody found the animatronic sneak peek at Lowe's, and they had totally different animatronics. So they're probably from a different part of the country. It probably just depends where you live. But I'm kind of curious to know if like different Lowe's in the Knoxville area have different animatronics. I don't know. So we might be doing that as kind of like a little side quest. And then Anthropologie, we will be back to as well, because I'm really hoping that they put out more stuff, especially as the season gets closer. So we'll keep an eye on them too. And obviously all of the other stores and all of the other places, etc. So thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a good time. Just a little reminder here, should have said this at the beginning of the video, but I do have my monthly members live stream coming up. So that's going to be this Wednesday, July the 15th, Wednesday, 2026. We're going to have our members only live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to do a live stream, and we can chit chat. You guys can ask me questions. We could talk about whatever, all the Halloween stuff we've seen this year, etc., etc. So looking forward to that as always. And if you're interested in becoming a member, you can still become one if you want to join in on that fun. We do this every single month. And so if you want to, there's a button down below that says join. No worries if you don't want to, but that monthly live stream is coming up here, so I wanted to remind you guys that, yeah, just a few more days. So that's it for this video, everyone. Thanks so much again for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Happy Halloween, everyone. I'll see you all in the next one.